It has it's like a rockabilly style. Like it's a.
Oh, that's a
Elvis.
Like
it looks very.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's actually Eminem, but.
What did Lou say?
Okay, we live, man. We live.
Oh.
Yo.
All right. And the host of the day is...
My name is Miriam Sassy. Straight on the beat, baby, we keep it classy. Nomadic is here in the house today with y'all. I'm not going to keep rhyming. I'm just going to say, what's up? Welcome.
That was close. Y'all up. That was close.
That was almost there.
Yep.
But yeah, we welcome you guys to our episode number 10. And we are super excited because this project is taking on some new layers and it's coming close to where we're trying to get it to. And you are here to witness every step of this process. So today we have a beautiful show ahead, a few surprises. And we just want to let y'all know what the concept is one more time. We meet every Friday at 8 p.m. to discuss our creations, from beats, whether it's live creations in the studio from the musicians that got transformed into beats, or verses and choruses. We just try to build it up as we go along. We see what we like, what we don't like, and eventually make the final cut. So today, I want to see how everybody is doing. Now that we're narrowing down the process, the recordings, and we're about to choose, we're going to go to the studio and work on our live version and have all the vocalists record the ideas together. So we're going from the reconstruction. We're gonna go through the process of reconstructing after deconstructing and back. So Tally, how are you feeling about getting back into the studio?
I'm very, very excited. I miss that a lot, and it'll be like the first time that we're all together since, when was it? Like last November, I think it was. Not this past November, the November before. I don't know, I'm confused, but we're preparing for some stuff, some of those live stream shows that we did, but it's been like a minute that we haven't actually even been in close proximity. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I think our best creation is when we're all really together and just like things are happening spontaneously. I'm looking forard to that for sure.
Yeah, 2 meters apart. 2 meters apart.
2 meters, sorry. 1 meter, 1 meter. We could be 1 meter now. We could be 1 meter.
Oh man, yeah, definitely that energy has been missing for sure. I can't wait either. And I think that in this process of long distance working, we had our own little challenges, but for the most part, we have little home setups. But Tally, you've been recording on your phone. You've been doing live renditions of your verses on the live stream. We're just doing what we can.
So exactly.
That's why I wanted to ask you, because you're gonna have the proper setup now.
Yeah, exactly.
You want them to.
Classic cell phone.
Yep. Classic. Oh, but look, I brought back.
Bag wraps.
Envelopes. Say.
With stamps. Okay. All right. So we want to say shout out to Wally, who's not here with us tonight because he's performing live at a show. So much love to you, Wally. Hopefully you're killing it. And we get to come witness you very soon. But now it's time for us to kind of dig into the music. Let's get to the real goodies of the night. I think we got Lou on the ones and twos. You can start off the beats. You might have something for us to start the dancery.
Yes, indeed. I have a beat that I made. This one was off of not band recordings, but Butter did some sessions individually with the musicians, and this is off of a session that he did with JM. So I basically got like a pack of JM chords and loops and ideas to mess with. So I did that and made a beat with it and sent it over to the Czech Republic to get some bass. and it was
Watch
sent back to
out,
me.
international collaboration.
Now,
How come I don't even have that pack?
Huh?
How come
I
I,
mean,
don't even
hey,
have that pack?
Not
It's
for you.
online, my friend. You know, it's an exclusive thing. And
Uh-huh.
and what was I gonna say? So you know, that's one of the many reasons you would go to the Czech Republic is to get bass, especially when we got, you know, Matrix Mark holding down the fort on the eastern side. But without further ado, here's the track, first track of the night. Let's bump it. There you have it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
I have a verse for that.
So JM, you
Ready?
played that way down, and I pitched you way up.
Oh,
I don't know if you know all those musicians, but I guess Mark didn't have an issue with it, so we're still in the right frequency or whatever.
Still in the ballpark. No, that's dope, man. It sounds good, man.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It's bumping.
Love the conclusion at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a feel good conclusion.
Feel good conclusions is what we need right now.
Yeah. A
So
nice
we need
pat,
right now.
a nice pat on the belly.
oh wait, that's not the one you have a verse on?
Okay?
Don't you have a verse? It's not the one you have a verse for?
No verse tonight for me.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna overwork you. Enough. You gotta tie a beat.
That's a dope universal beat, you know, and like you can rap almost any verse you've ever written, it could be rapped on that beat. I feel.
It feels very cinematic,
True.
like you're entering like almost like an Inception of thought.
Put on a shirt.
No, yeah,
Worldwide.
sounds really dope. Man.
Dan's a visual dude, you know? He's a visual dude. He's known for a vision.
I wasn't hearing the bass on my speakers very loud. I don't know, my settings might be off, but what I did catch, I really liked. And there was a break where I think the keys pulled out. And we really got to hear the bass a little bit more. That was dope.
Got the
Good job, Mark. Good job, bass from Czech Republic.
Thank you.
It's swinging like. Hey. All right, so let's keep it moving. We got Butter Beat next.
Word up. Yo, Lou, you're gonna have to turn it way up because yours is like super bumpy. I think mine's gonna be like ticket to talk
Mine too. I think mine too.
It's very neutral. It's like all in the green, but I just did a quick bounce, so I didn't like boost it or anything. So now
Coming up.
you did the one now? You got the one
Now he's insecure.
Dude, it's too much.
Here we go.
After
we
that
go.
fire,
Play it really loud.
Whisper raps.
Please bounce.
People calling out.
Yeah, we need to put some air horn. Air horn. An air horn.
Remember when we did that? When we did the Nomadic Massive album, and like, just put some lasers. What do you think? Just trust me. Just put some lasers.
Just me, man. It's really dope.
That's hype. I like that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nice.
Very
And
good job.
another one for the man.
And that's what's cool is that it started like that intro, like the boom, the piano. That's really from a live session where we were just kind of clowning around.
Oh,
And
really?
then there's a really chill part with the guitar that you hear. The bass kind of distorted a little bit. I realized it maybe didn't need a boost, but maybe a little less. So for me, it was like. But there's those two parts. That's all from the live sessions, kind of impromptu.
But what's doing that? Like,
snippets.
what's doing that thing? Is it an effect?
Oh yeah, that's an Arturia, like a
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, little keyboard plug-in joint that I use called Pigments, which is lovely.
You guys hearing the neighborhood dogs here?
But I can imagine it. I can imagine it. Are there fireworks and car alarms as well?
I'm hearing the children.
There's about 4 dogs right now going on.
Typically, they come in trios: dogs barking, firecrackers, and car alarms in Brazil, right?
Car alarms being triggered by that. So we got another beat from Mr. Butter Beats.
Ow, where's the
Should I hit it?
Hit it.
Just a loop with Mark in the background.
Oh my God, the boy is mine. Ah, yeah, the boy is mine. Here, the chorus. That boy is mine. Yeah. The boy is mine.
I think it's pretty. Oh.
Yes.
Love that one, man. Good
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a classic throwback.
That's almost all entirely just the band, like just off the cuff little recording.
Daddy, I don't see your phone.
You do-
We hear your daughter better than you right now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
she's really. I don't know if you know, but she can be really.
What?
We want to watch Paw Patrol.
Sky, Zuma.
Yeah,
I was
guys,
totally hearing Brandy and Monica.
It works. It definitely works. But that started with JM playing those chords, and then Ali joined, and then I came in with that drum thing. So I just took like a quick 8-bar, but most of that whole part, there's even more parts where Ali plays like a really cool melody. But there was just like we were still exploring, so there was like little hiccups all along the way. But those were the perfect. That was like the perfect 8 bars or whatever.
Remember that one.
And so if we re-listen to it again, then we can just like play on top of like Bubble Up on it, and I think it'll be really dope.
Yeah. With that little bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Well,
All right,
what else
all
we
right.
got?
Ready to go to, I think the next submission is mine.
Right.
That's on JM's beat number 10.
Woohoo!
I have no idea how it's gonna come out, to be honest, because I recorded it on GarageBand on my phone, and I don't know how the levels turned out. So it could be very low, and it could be a little bit distorted.
It's gonna be amazing.
Did I send you
Get some
the?
instrumental.
Did I send you the instrumental? No. No, wait. Okay, can I right now, or is it too late?
I hope you saved your part though. Did you save your vocal recording?
I did. But I did. Hold on one second. I really hope I did.
Send it.
It's the beauty
We're all
of
learning.
live.
We're all learning. We're all learning. We're all learning, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to know how to record on I have GarageBand on my phone.
Yo, yeah, on your phone, don't you? And yeah, it's true. You do have it on your phone.
I
did send you the wrong one, and I do have the right one. I'm gonna email it to you. Aratano.
That was a perfect comedic break.
That was great, right?
I was like, yeah. I was like, it's about to drop.
I was like,
now.
what's she
It's
gonna
about to come
do?
out. What's she gonna do?
She gonna sing? She
Here we
gonna
go,
rap?
here we
What's she
go.
gonna do?
Yo, turn on my headphones. Yo, turn on my headphones.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I can't hear myself right now. Yo, am I there? Can you hear me?
Hey, yo.
And I was wondering this whole time, like, did it like the vocals didn't come out in that version? Like, what happened?
Yeah, they're really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might not be able to hear them.
Microwaves.
All right, Lou. So it just got sent to you.
All right. Hey, we're doing this live and direct, the way it's supposed to be.
Showing the process.
In my inbox like a madman.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing nothing. I'm gonna press enter on the URL. Oh, it's loading.
Oh,
It's refreshing.
Gmail logo is loading.
Gmail's refreshing.
Still nothing. Pressing on inbox once. Loading.
Ooh, damn.
That's a song in the back. You can play it in the meantime to inspire others if you want.
There we go. All right. Check it out. Boom. High-speed internet, all the way live from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Download.
Yo, high-speed internet, not available.
Hey, yo, bandwidth as little as possible.
Bandwidth or without.
I just had an image of us in like some lobby of some French hotel, like trying to find a Wi-Fi. Right at the window.
Let me turn on my screen so I can get a better Wi-Fi reception. It's lagging too much. The video's too much.
I've heard if you put your phone on top of your head, you get a better connection.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's that 5K.
Nah, you just need
Yeah.
the vaccine, man. You just need the vaccine.
oh yeah, true. Forgot about that one also.
You get a vaccine, better connection.
Connect your phone to your.
Yes. Ready to rock. So take 2 for Miriam here.
Not bad.
And here we go. No.
What happened? Did I send you the wrong one again?
Oh.
whatever average standards that you're just trying to maintain. Trades your energy away from the main aim. We all just trying to keep up with the hamster wheel in vain. Just readjust your mindset so you could change the game. Instant hack, wish it was that easy. Take your dream pack and throw it like a frisbee. Watch it come back, materialize in 3D. No hocus pocus, focuses it clearly. So much glitter to catch your eye. Maybe the winners catch a prize. Tell me what the price, what's the cost, what's the ROI? Think, watch for tricks, flip the script and get equipped. Nothing's for free now, watch for the offers. When it comes free, baby, now you're the product. Yeah, mine is the wallet, attention out of pocket. A change of perspective, shoot you like a rocket. Everything goes where energy flows. Shoot your shot, hit a target and go. Letting go. What you gave, why'd you let it go? What you get to say?
That's all I get.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Yo, shout out Amigos. Shout out Amigos again.
You know what it reminded me of? And I don't even know what to call that style, but and I think it was the late 90s. Remember Whoop? There it is. Yeah. Remember that style?
Yeah, it was almost like Miami bass. It was almost like Miami bass. Back then and back again. Yeah.
City Park. Is that City Park DJs? Is that what they were?
Yeah, I think so.
City Park DJs, something like that.
I don't think that was their name, was it? Well, anyway.
Yeah, you be
that vibe. That was hype. Good job, Mimi.
Yeah.
I have so many ideas for vocal pads for the intro and stuff, but next time when I can properly record.
When we go to the studio.
I really like the way you like the raps. You went fast with the raps, and then I like the way, I don't know if that's the chorus or whatever it is, the other section, but you really opened it up with the horns and made it like super few words, extended, flowy, and then back with the with the speed.
Yeah, that's the.
And even the tone, I like the tone you use too in the sang part.
Right.
Like it's unexpected.
Thank you. Hey.
This is like flowers, huh? When are we gonna start to at each other and hate on each other, man?
We be so hard on each other, but we've grown so much.
Yo, turn down the reverb on your vocals. So. Where are we? We're fucking Saturn over there. What's going on?
Yeah,
I was out of space.
Yeah, there's
smoke too many blunts before you hear that. You're gonna be like, whoa.
Power me.
Oh, just to clarify, Tag Team was the one who did Whoop. There it is.
Tag Team back again.
Team, that's it.
There's another song kind of like that by some kind of DJ's thing, but I can't
remember. Is it me or am I turning into the name that old school track person in these sessions? So
far, you've been the standout.
It's gonna be the new segment.
I looked at your square when I was wondering about it. I was staring at your square on my screen. Remember that track in the 90s?
Me? Yeah, me. I
do. We have our specials for each era, guys, and cultures.
That's true. It's true.
Oh, hold on. Wait for me. I gotta.
Oh. But okay, next person was supposed to be with the new verse. I know we got one verse, but she's gonna be back. The pleasures of live stream, guys.
Yo, Lou.
Yes.
Could you play that beat the first beat that you played? So I have this verse and I want to see if it works with it.
All right.
Since we're waiting and everything. Passion in the forefront, acting rash, save your cash and get that storefront. In the land where legacy is even not made for you and me. Blue blood, the pure pedigree, push the pen to speak to the light I see. And blow the smoke out, chronicle my own
odyssey before the reaper choke out what we was trying to be. Dead that, the weight of it all, what led to that, the payoff. Talk hard but stay soft, big game but never played off. Not so lame that you came across, not the same Lacoste. Flip scripts that relate to a greater loss. The grit always came across, so be equipped to see compensating by the whole where they floss. All that unnecessary, but the chase is vibrant. Started walking straight, something amiss, and then a misalignment. Flipped into assignments, walk and talk free, no confinement, greed, the end all shit. It ain't a science. Low, we on some funny shit. Till you get dummy, then we sunny quick. LOL, we on some funny shit. Till you get dummy, then we sunny quick.
My bad, man. I thought it was done.
It works. It works.
It's interesting how the delay is still on beat. Like it's one bar behind, half a bar behind, but it hits the. Anyway.
But is that a verse you wrote recently, or is that a verse you wrote during the high confinement?
Just wrote it now. He just wrote it now.
Yeah.
He heard the beat and he penned it.
And then I also had time to tattoo it on the inside of my eyelids, so that every time, even when I close my eyes, I can memorize the verse. You wanna talk about, like, you know, zeal, revolutionary zeal? Let me tell you, when it comes to raps.
Anyways, I can't wait to hear that beat, Lou. That is fire. So
Yeah.
fire, especially when you hear a verse on it, like you said, universal beat. So much so they even works one bar late.
Check.
So yo, I think we have one more presentation for this section.
Yeah.
Tally.
So I did just write this like at about 7 o'clock. Well, on my way here, and I was trying to force myself to do something, and
was it at the subway?
I was getting dropped off. No. I was getting a ride. I was getting dropped off.
How rude! You get to ride and you're just like, sorry, I just gotta write my verse.
Yeah, I did. I said I gotta put my headphones on, and I wrote to JF some like super short loop. It's like super short because I don't actually kick in the verse until like about 5 beats in or something like that. And now I'm panicking because I don't know what it's gonna sound like, and I didn't quite finish it. I have the last line that I want to end it with, and I'm forgetting the flow. So let's play the beat and let me see if I remember.
Got it.
Oh, you got to put that up.
And slow it down. Yeah.
Aha.
I hope I got it. Coming in slaying, like the Nazi twin, we ain't playing. The cut eye for fake things, we brown skin, you spray tan. Come through with explaining our real talk, our ways, them that keeps on behaving and come through for training. We were never mean in the hood, but if you start a scene in the hood, you might never leave from the hood. If you're really real, it's all good. You ain't reached to steal the swag, you just a fiend, it's understood. Topping eyes, we the hot gal and hot wise, make a move and sing a song. There's really no surprise, make you think twice about the lies you gonna disguise. Something in your tie, cause TikTok never lies.
TikTok never lies.
That's it.
Right on fire.
Was it?
There was
I
no,
hope.
no need to preface that one. It was good.
There was one line missing, but I'll figure out what that line is. But yeah, JF, send me an extension of that.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Please.
There was some Tupac in there, I think.
I really like
Exactly. Thank you. That was my reference.
The
Thank you.
hood. Never
I
leave
love the flow.
Is that the one you sent me, Jeff? Is that the
Oh
one?
yeah, that's the one I sent you.
Okay, I
I'd like to play this one. Perfect.
I love the flow on that one, Sally.
Thank you.
And you know, I want to say who it reminded me of, but you don't want me to say it, so I won't say it. But it's always a good reference.
Who is it?
Boys, you know you really should. What?
It did not sound like her. It did not sound like her.
But not it sounded like her. It embodied the heritage of Lauren.
Really? Okay.
You like Tupac
I
better?
didn't hear as much as I heard a mix of
what is the? It definitely felt a mix like vocal tone wise to I don't know, like MC Light came to mind, not the flow.
Yeah. The tone of voice. Yeah.
Yeah, like
because I got that bass.
very matter of factly, you know. So
Yeah.
So that's the feel that I got, but the flow is definitely not that, not MC. But yeah, guys, we got some fire tonight. I don't know about y'all, but
I have one comment. I just think that when Tally raps, she has to move her shoulders more the way that she was doing. I don't know if you noticed. It was a whole wave. It was like,
maybe she can do the
leaving in the hood. I was like,
it's accentuated by the sleeveless shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sick.
Shoulder raps, yo, shoulder raps.
So at one point in our new live show, we all have to be rolling our shoulders the same way that Tyler just did. Go back in there.
Work on mine, man.
Right, yeah, work on it. Right, Phase 4, shoulder movements with Nomadic Massive. Join us in a digital.
Behind the scenes.
Funded by. Oh, man.
You need to keep throwing it back. I have a surprise throwback track. It's not that much of a throwback, but
it's not that far back, you mean?
Not that far back, but it's still a little bit. DJ Lupi.
Oh.
I love you, Wawi.
Oh.
Like such a hypocrite. I tell myself a million things. Resilient, still I'm settling like every day to keep my dreams deferred. Like wait for another day, another way, another say. Some real good pay, some real more pay. Condition to be fierce, condition to please, condition to face fears and never reveal. The shaking the knees, yo, the scatter of the mind. The quicksand sense, I'm running out of time. Witnessing others who just don't give a fuck. Still feeling like, yo, why the hell I still stuck? But somehow I'm moving fingers and wiggling toes to loosen up this weight of 1,000 constructs. Still not enough, so I'm spiraling, unraveling, moving with regrets. Got me time traveling till I hear my granny tell my granny, little gal, run. I keep that slave girl mantra till I get it done.
What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in? What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in? I've been waiting for a sign. Now wait, rewind. Did I miss it and deny? You know how we often let life pass us by. Fulfillment of success. Mama said that I deserve the best, but dollars won't buy me peace of mind. If I invest this trust, there's no peace to find. Overlooking the blind spots, twisting some tight knots, stuck in a time box away. 20/20 vision with my eyes shot, looking for the right guy. You better wake up and stay up. Better know now what you're made of. Like a load your mind and aim up. There's a war going on inside, nobody's safe from. What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in? What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in?
Una situación clásica, sin educación básica. Le sube la presión y se agita, pero no se marchita. Voy para la fábrica, se queda dormida, la mujer es antipática. pero luce bien cuando se maquilla. No es una máquina, me fascina. Tiene unas tácticas, corazón de hierro pero plástica. Varios pasaportes desde Asia para África. Pero en persona es la más fría, ni siquiera plática. Pasos cuidadosos por Antártica. Pasa por los pozos y nos salpica. Algo horroroso y borroso va Pandora con su casquita. Por la vida me tiene enredado. Escaso es el tiempo para seguir enamorado. Aquí me siento raro, sigo avanzando pero cuesta caro. Claramente no estoy bien y menos bien preparado. Pero un momento dado podemos ver la puesta del sol. Para que te quede claro, estorpado de estar en diferentes sitios acostado. Pasan los ciclos como siglos, sigo encarcelado.
What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in? What are you really looking for? If it's peace, why you keep on feeding war? If it's straight game knocking at your door, tell me will you let it in?
Oh, Naeem.
I bet he doesn't sound that young anymore, right?
Now he turned 18 on Sunday.
Let people know who that was, man. Let people know how the whole thing happened.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Naeem?
Well, they don't know who Naeem is.
Oh, sorry. Naeem is my child. Naeem is my 8-year-old son.
Who was 6 at the recording?
Who was
No.
5.
Five, yeah. That's,
5.
that's from the Miwa era.
Yeah. He was 5. We were at Steve's. I had to go do my verse, and I had him with me for whatever reason. And you know, the photo of him is with headphones and sticks because he wanted to play the drums, and we were like, you can't play the drums. So he was like, hold on. And then I don't even know how he just started. I don't know what happened there, but he just got on the mic as he likes to do. And
he was the assistant engineer.
He was the assistant, and he wanted to try everything.
He was rolling cables, and he said, "You know what? I got a really good idea. How about you guys try it this way instead? Love you, mommy. Da da. Get it? Da da."
On the one.
What sounds very innocent is actually like stern.
Exactly.
Orders. Yeah.
And he was trying to do his own little
music director. Yeah.
He was trying to do his own beatbox at the same time, so he's like doing the hi-hat there. Yeah. But yeah. No, but I remember when we started writing that song.
Yeah.
Miriam and I were in one room. You guys were in the other room, and Miriam and I were talking about like, fuck man, life is hard. We were like, oh my God, like, how hard is life? And Miriam had this idea about like peace and war, like war with the self, and trying to find peace for the self, and that's how it started.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
We out here. We are out here.
Look at who it is.
We are out here.
Oh man.
That's the shit.
But wait, you just appeared. You didn't even give Miriam a chance to do like a big,
No.
you know?
It's almost better. It's almost
how I
better that
roll.
way.
Here, let me get my virtual background going here real quick.
Hurry up, man.
Get your
You don't
virtual
have
background.
all day, man.
There you go.
There you go. Nice.
There we go. Okay, we're ready to
Paulie,
go.
The color scheme is perfect.
That's arrived.
Yo, Italy just won Euro, you know, so you got to celebrate Italian heritage and Italian culture now. So.
Before we step to Evan, just one last thing about the track is Ali's first and only verse.
Like 26 bars.
Yeah, a 26 bar verse.
First and only Nomadic.
I remember when you sent it to me, like when I got the track, and I was like, Ali, how long is your verse? And you're like, honestly, I don't know. When we counted it. It was like 23 bars or something like
Yeah.
that. I remember.
It's way too long.
It was the hardest verse I've ever had to do an arrangement for.
Like we have to keep it because that's the only time we got Ali.
There's a lot of drum programming in there. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of like, let me transition into him still rapping. Let's go.
No cut and paste. No cut and paste.
But you got it all out. It was dope though.
He let it out, and we had to receive it. And
right? It just happened.
Yeah, I wrote that one. Yeah, well, you know, it was one of those moments where nobody was at the studio yet, and Lou was like, "Yo, man, just go. I just do it. Just do it."
Nice.
yeah, I feel like this encapsulates perfectly how Evan Shea came into Nomadic.
It was my rap. It was my rapping.
It was how you just smoothly, like, just integrated. Like, you know, the track was already long started, and you just kind of came in already. You know the hook, and that's the vibe that's the vibe that I get every time with Evan, is that he's that family member that just gets us from the beginning.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh no, Nomadic is a family. I enjoy being able to make music with all of you. It's always an honor, and it's always an absolute privilege. So
yeah, I can't wait till we get to do that again. So for everybody,
I'm gonna go stupid hard. Like it's not even gonna be funny. Like, you guys are gonna be like, oh shit, this is he okay? Like,
are you okay, Evan?
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, in the house, Evan Shea is saxophone player extraordinaire, but that's not how we connected with him first. I didn't know he played music when I first met him, because he came to take our individual portraits for Nomadic.
Yes, that was like 2015, I think.
Yeah, and I think it was our first black and white photo shoot type.
Yeah.
Focus portrait.
It's the ones that are on the website, I think, right now. No, if you go look in the bios.
Oh yeah.
No, that's the second. That's the second.
No, the first ones were at Baisies, and we did that picture on the balcony.
On the balcony, yeah. On the balcony. The last time we were at Basie, really. This is the last, because then after that, shortly after that, we left.
I think those photos are still on my website and like my main portfolio. It's like, I don't know. They're like,
they're very
still,
good.
They're still like, I don't know. It's like they're very like that moment in my photography career too. Is like it was definitely like a big shoot to me. Like I was like very excited and like was like, shit, I gotta do a good job on this. Like I really didn't want to like fuck it up or anything, you know. Or like,
and the link to you was through Modibo.
Yeah, it was through Modibo. Yeah, because
he's a recommendation. He talked to me, and then I reached out to you.
Yeah, I was like, I had talked to him because I had like graduated from McGill in my undergrad, and I was like, I had the time, like wanted to like kind of, I hadn't really explored much of like the local hip hop scene in Montreal at that point very much. And I kind of I was trying to like figure out what's going, and then I remember talking to Modibo and saying that, oh yeah, he's in this group called Nomadic Massive, and I was like, oh okay, cool, yeah. And then I checked it out, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is really up my alley. This is like, I'd love to like be able to get connected with people like this. And then so thankfully Modibo, being the guy he is, like looking out for the community as he always does, he really hooked it up and introduced me to Buddha, and then, you know, rest is history, you know.
So la historia.
I remember when Buddha told us you were interested in shooting us, and Buddha was like, yo, there's this guy named Evan, he wants to take our picture. He wants to take our photos. We're like, okay.
Nonchalantly, I just literally.
Yeah.
Evan, I think you also came with us to Nunavut. Is that right?
The first time I played was when originally it was just to go to Iqaluit, but then I ended up doing the whole Canadian tour, and then I ended up doing the France tour after that. Yeah, and that's how it got roped in.
Sorry, from the France tour, isn't that when we kind of took a plane? Okay, I need to remember if this was when we went to France or if it was the Canadian tour. But I want you guys, We're on the plane. We turn around, and Evan is sitting next to his doppelganger.
Oh yeah. No, that was the guy. That was the guy. That was going from Saskatoon to Calgary. I want to say.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Because we were going to, I think, Vancouver, and we were connecting. And I think
we met your parents. We saw your parents in Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that was like, he was like a guitar player and like a session musician in country music. So he's just like super connected in that area. But we connected over motorcycles at that time because he had a he was like all into like some like Harleys and stuff. I wasn't into Harleys yet at that point, but now I'm all into Harleys.
Yeah, you're like sick with the photos. You're taking like race photos and the exhibition of.
I'm doing a motorcycle like photography exposition at the Roll of Bones custom motorcycle and art show in September. It's my first gallery, and I'm very excited.
Oh, nice.
But it's like an invite only, like custom motorcycle builds, like custom Harleys, custom like all sorts of stuff, and it's in a old church in Verdun too. Like it's like an event space was an old church, so it's gonna be very sick. It's like early September it's gonna be. But yeah, I've been working the last summer and this summer on a lot of motorcycle stuff, and especially this documentary called Propaganda, which is about these like Harley Davidson stunt riders and like freestyle motocross guys who are like guys on dirt bikes doing backflips and shit like that. And it's kind of like kind of a first of its kind in Canada style documentary of like combining the two and being able to like, there's not much like they're like the Harley stunts is more of like a thing in the US that's kind of popped up in the past 5 years. And now it's like there's like these guys are really trying to push it, and it's really cool to be part of the creative team for that. I did a lot of the photography for it, and I did a few tracks for the documentary as well. So yeah, it'll be
because your
cool.
tracks are fire.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Like some
Love the tracks, man.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm just trying to. If I wasn't in Nomadic, I probably wouldn't have become a producer now. Also,
hey,
like
they were.
Yeah.
I remember you working on those on the plane a lot at the
beginning. Yeah. I was like, that was like when I was like really just like first fiddling with shit. Like I'd started a bit before, like in like 2015, but I kind of put it to the side when I started my band Lawful Citizen. But when I started doing producing, it was like I really started thinking about, oh man, maybe I should do it. Like right after like kind of like being like on tour and like thinking, man, like I should do this. And now I don't know. I just like started taking it more seriously, and then I started going to loops. I finally gained the confidence to go to loop sessions, and after Lou encouraged me at very, very early on to go to loop sessions, and I was like, oh man, no, I suck. I'm not good enough yet. It took me like I was planning on going like 1 month, and then I totally chickened out still. Like I chickened out 1 month, and then like went the month, and the month after I was like, okay, I gotta go, or else I'm never gonna forgive myself. I just gotta do it.
Sick.
And then yeah. Now I'm so grateful to be a part of that community too. It's been like between Nomadic and the loop session scene, it's like I feel like I've become a lot more connected with local Montreal artists and hip hop, and just understanding all the different veins of what's going on here, and like how it's so deep. There's so much good music happening here, and it's crazy to watch, to just like unravel it all, you know.
When did you get to Montreal again? Like
2010.
Okay, yeah. Word up.
The image I have of Evan. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, no.
I want to hear your image of me. The image you have.
Just when you were talking about like the tour, the image I have of you always when I think of that tour, the first tour that we did, is I was cooking like definitely a lot of chicken on a circular barbecue, and And we were at the Lord of the Flies. You guys remember that house, the Airbnb had all the flies in the kitchen, like infestation of these large black French flies that like were only attracted to cheese and apricots, which we had in abundance, always. And so there was just like,
what was this? Wait. That house was the French house, but owned by British people. Was that what it was? They were British, right?
Yeah, they're British.
And they had bought this house in France.
Yeah, but you in a house coat. You brought your house coat on tour.
Did I?
Yeah, you were wearing slippers, a house coat, smoking and drinking, and we were like day drinking because it was like one of our day offs.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a bubble.
I think
big ass beard. Like all that was needed was like a newspaper wrapped like just under your arm. You know, like you walking around with a cup of coffee, like grimacing at the world.
Already just like a local old man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I remember you talking to me about Naeem because you were.
I can't believe it's been 4 years.
This is like the closest I've ever been to a child, like a small person. You were like, I'm 20. I forget. You were like 22, 23 or something. You're like, I'm like 20 something. I've never been.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, 25. You're like, I've never been responsible for another human being. Like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so.
Yeah, still trips me out.
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was like, I gotta take care of my kid.
Yeah. No, it still seems like crazy to me. It's amazing that you brought your child on tour. It's like such like a superpower move. Like so dope. I was like huge respect to anyone who does that.
But you were cool. You were cool with him. Like I was happy that everybody else was accustomed to him, obviously, but you to come in.
He's such a good kid. Like he's unreal. Like
thanks.
Yeah. He's showing you the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the roadie, the original roadie.
Yeah. buddy, you have your drumsticks, buddy. Ali, you got your guitar. You got
yeah.
No,
so
my favorite moments on stage is when he just run out on stage at random times. Sometimes it just like would just stand there, like look at the audience, just like doesn't care at all, and I'm just like, man, this kid's on some other shit, man. Like he doesn't care.
Oh, wait a minute. You were in that show. You were at that show, right? When he went to everybody's spot for the solo on what's that song that the vocalists come off stage?
Oh,
what's that song?
Yeah.
That interlude, right?
Yeah.
Child Smile.
Right, Child Smile. There's an interlude. So vocalists come off stage, and Naeem, who was 4 at the time, had just turned 4. He knew our choreography, like he knew our arrangements for that. And he went to every single person and stood at the moment of each musician's solo. Unreal. And I remember the people from the festival, this dude was freaking out. He's like, qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Il va débrancher tout. And he was walking over the cables. Like he was like being so particular. I was like, no, he won't. He knows what he's doing. It was hilarious. But it's true. You were there. Yeah.
No, like that's such a cool thing to like be able to grow up around it and feel like you're comfortable enough with it at like that young of an age is a pretty cool thing. Because I don't know, I probably maybe I would have as a kid probably also done the same thing, but
it really does start that young too. It's amazing. It's beautiful to see. But definitely one of those highlights for me was that house in France with the big fields. So that is Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of that.
Yeah, that is Lord of the Flies. There was a lot of fields. Yeah.
That's
huge.
That's the current house, the house of the currents. There's nothing constant but the currents.
Oh no, that's another one. That's a different one.
That's a different one.
That's the one in between the. That's the one in between the vineyard.
The wasps, but we're
by the wasps, but it had a fig tree.
Oh,
a fig tree. Fig tree. Oh my god.
But I have excellent memories with Evan and of our outstanding and surreal trip to Iqaluit.
Oh yeah.
And we spent the whole night outside because it was daytime.
That shit was crazy.
For the most part of the night. So, we didn't really get much sleep, and Iqaluit is just a different spin on, what we come to know as Canada. So it was an amazing experience. what a learning curve it was. And also we ended up at a house party with some local artists at the end. But the beautiful thing about it all is that Evan archived it all. And it's actually, I think, on his blog or his website. But
it's still up there. Yeah.
I refer to those pictures when I tell people about that trip, because that's a story that I'll tell forever. Those pictures are just beautiful, man, and you captured all those moments very candidly.
It's a lifetime thing, man. Like it's like you only go to a college for the first time once, so
yeah.
You know.
Well said.
Oh man, no, I remember when I got back to Montreal and I came out of the Villa Maria station and my eyes saw nighttime for the first time. My body was like, oh, night. Oh, you go to sleep now. Like, and then I was more fucked up from that than I was from after the France tour. Like, just like 4 days of like barely any sleep and like not seeing true nighttime for that long, like just messed with me so hard.
Yeah, we were beyond the tree line. Remember, we went up the mountain listening to Jay-Z's album when it came out.
Yeah.
On, icebergs in July.
Oh yeah. No.
What kind of trees are there? Do you know?
There are no trees.
There are no trees. It's beyond the tree line.
Beyond the tree line. Beyond the tree line. Oh,
yeah.
The true north.
Which
Sweden North. But yeah, we can check that out on evanshay.com. Is that your website?
Yeah. There's a blog on there. It's somewhere on there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So Evan Shay followed us visually, sonically, and
emotionally
as well. You definitely was part of the crew that was respecting and forever praising the current.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was in the studio just with us not so long ago with Lex.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
So he's it's an ongoing collabo.
Can't wait to see you again, man. So next time in the studio, hopefully that's when we're gonna reconnect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you, Evan. Thanks so much for coming through tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Evan? You don't want to talk about that hotel?
Which hotel?
In Callaway?
Oh my Jesus Lord. Okay, one thing we should do.
Definitely cover that.
Mark and I like the first night we were just like, yo, let's go figure out something, like let's go check out the bar, and it's just like we just ran into some crazy people, like just like there was a guy, like people just because like it's like Mark and I sitting at a table together, everyone's just like staring at us because we're obviously not from there, like this like white dude and a black dude sitting together, and there's like, and everyone's like pretty segregated anyways between like the white people and the Inuit people. So it was just like it was kind of it was just like it was a little jarring at first, and then people would just start coming up to us and start talking to us and like just being like, well, you're not from here, huh? And then just like start like just dumping all their shit on us basically. Like a guy started talking to us.
You were like the Dr. Phil's of Iqaluit.
Oh my God.
Bar in Iqaluit.
Yeah.
So it was a trip.
No, I remember this lady. Ooh. I remember this lady came up and after the show, and she said she really enjoyed it, and she said, it's the first time I'm at this festival, and I'm leaving tomorrow. And I said, oh, nice. Where you from? And she said to me, up north.
Like further north.
Right, and so of course, coming from my perspective, I'm like, how much further north can you go? Oh, and the girl, this woman was stationed in I don't even think she was stationed. I think she was from there. A city called Alert.
Oh
and
yeah.
Just check that out on the map.
Yep.
She told me it was like 3 more hours of playing.
Yeah, more than.
I was like, we already did 4. Like we did like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours from Montreal, and it was further up. So it just gave you such a different perspective on the globe.
Yeah,
you're watching everything from up top.
Yeah, a guy told us about, he was from far enough north where it was like in the summertime, it's like the sun just goes in a circle above your head, and then the sun sets in November, and then like doesn't come up until like February, March.
What?
And it's just like he's like, yeah, man, that's when
My mind's blown. My mind's
it's when it really proves like makes you into a man. And I'm like, I don't want to be a man. No thanks.
I'm good. I'm a boy.
That was a crazy experience.
Oh yeah. No, I just remember Mark and I at the end of that night just like looking at it just like, oh, like, just so many things happened in like a 2-3 hour period. It was just like life was never the same after that tour, after that those 4 days.
No, it wasn't.
So
yeah, those bars are something else. Well, y'all, we're just about to wrap tonight's episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll go right back to memory lane and some highlights of our tour sessions together, our little tour tales and stories with the SUPAFAM that includes Evan Shea in the house tonight. Thank you again for coming through. Shout out to everybody in the house that contributed a verse, a beat, a bass line, and all of that extra sounds in the backgrounds. We needed all of that. And our beautiful technical problems. We needed that. That's how we make this live real. And it's always a pleasure to see y'all every week. We're going to wrap this up very soon. We got 2 more episodes for you. Next time we're going to be in the studio. Oh, can't wait to share what we come up with. See y'all next.
Peace. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
Peace.